Hey, interwebs, welcome, moralgamer. So, I follow a few message boards, and one of the ones they were talking about was the Tiger LCD games. Man, this brings back memories to me because I had the Ninja Gaiden one when I was a kid. Freaking awesome, okay? Freaking awesome. Because, hey, you could play as Ryu, you could do all the, jump flips and everything, and yeah, it was like crappy graphics because it'd be like, and that was about all you see. But at the same point in time, though, what was awesome about this, though, is that, hey, I'm playing Ninja Gaiden and I don't have to have my Nintendo. Now, granted, yes, these things went for about $20 most of the time. I caught Ninja Gaiden on sale for like $9.99, which is pretty awesome again. Again, freaking sweet. But people will go back and they'll say, hey, these things were crap. For me, they weren't crap. I see them as the evolution in gaming. So, from an evolutionary standpoint, you got to have something that comes before something else, right? And we got portable gaming down here. We actually had a system where you could play your games on the go, and when you're playing them on the go, hey, yeah, it was sweet. Pop a couple AA's batteries in there. These things last forever, and you'd enjoy them. They didn't work very well in the winter, though. So when I was standing at the bus stop as a kid, it'd like get all freeze, and the things would be like, and it wouldn't work very well. But they had games out the wazoo for these. I mean, tons of them. They just mass-produced them, and they none of them were like the original games. So like they had Mega Man 2, and Mega Man 2, your normal shot took energy. Your weapons took energy, and you had to strategically use your shots and everything to get to the end. So in some games like that, it was much harder than the original game on like Nintendo. But then again, you got like Ninja Gaiden. This was easy. This was cake. I got it and I beat it within 3 hours of getting it. And of that 3 hours, 2 of those hours were spent shopping with my parents, so I couldn't actually put batteries into it and play. Oi! But what was awesome, though, is that, like I said, you had these games, the batteries lasted forever, and you could play them on the go. And this was the stopgap between what we had with the old 1970s, you got the little dots, and where the Game Boy came in. Because the Game Boy came in, and it said, okay, now we can do some pretty awesome things. And it gave people multi-card. You could just sit there, you could swap carts in and out of your system. That was revolutionary, but it all had to start somewhere. Now, Tiger, they screwed up quite a bit, though. When they first were running these, it was very successful. I mean, I saw them all over the place. Even my sister had one. But Tiger screwed up because in the late 90s, instead of transitioning early on, because, like, once the Game Boy came out, the Atari Lynx, the Game Gear, I think they had the Turbo Express, was it? And so you saw these multi-cart systems all over. Tiger said, we'll just keep shoveling these. Someone will buy them. Maybe that works when you're like in country where all you got is a Fleet Farm and Fleet Farm doesn't even stock the most recent stuff. Maybe that'll work. But for the rest of us in more cities and metropolitan areas, we got all the new stuff quick. And so we grew up and we didn't really play these after the Game Boy and after so forth came out. We transitioned. We evolved. Our gaming evolved. So Tiger decides at 1999, let's put the game.com out. Let's catch up. And that's a little bit too late there, Tiger. Because at that point, everyone was really established. Now, yes, the Game Gear came and went. The Atari Lynx came and went. The Turbo Express came and went. But we had a solid Game Boy experience out there. And pretty much everyone I knew who was a real gamer had a Game Boy. And so we were always playing, swap the link cables and whatnot, play Tetris, Pokemon, whatever against each other. And that was awesome. That was awesome. But trying to push a system like that at the end of the life, it actually wasn't even the end of the life. The end of the life for the original Game Boy was like 2001, 2002 when they stopped producing them. But yeah, because they went Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy, Game Boy Pocket, Game Boy Color, and then like a pocket version and so forth. But at any rate, though, up until Game Boy Advance, we had all this. Tigers was a little bit too late. It looked like you were trying to get like Duke Nukem and stuff on a Game Boy. Nobody wants to play Duke on their Game Boy. We want to play them on a Texas Instrument, but that's because, you know what? We're getting away with it in class. We're playing Doom instead of paying attention to teachers, So Tiger screwed up at the end, and yeah, it was too little too late. Crappy versions of every game that was on there. I can't think of any games that I actually thought would, hey, that looked fun to play. But for the most part, Tiger screwed up. But their initial run of these things was sweet. I loved them. I even I made out on this one because I traded 3 of mine for a copy of Mega Man 3 at the day. That was awesome. That was awesome. Great trade for me. Yeah, my friend got 3 games that you could play on the go, but I got Mega Man 3. So, that's my experience with them. Maybe you're old enough to know what these are. Maybe you're not. You know, maybe you've heard of them in passing. I'd like to hear your thoughts below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, and that support link keeps us going. Thanks for watching.